This reading speaks to someone who finally woke up to the reality of a relationship that was built on fantasy instead of fairness. At the beginning, we see an energy of lofty thinking and unrealistic expectations. Someone here imagined a life where they could sit comfortably while another person carried the weight, doing the work, building the stability, and maintaining the appearance of abundance. They wanted the lifestyle without the responsibility. The dynamic was never equal. But what's hidden in the energy is that the person who is being leaned on has already gone inward and made their decision. After taking losses and reflecting deeply, they have sought clarity and accepted the truth of the situation. They are no longer operating from wishful thinking. Instead, they've reached a quiet certainty that the relationship must be released. The other party may still be hovering around, possibly trying to secure money or assistance, even pushing things off with timelines like in a few weeks. But the truth is that the person they're leaning on has already decided internally they will not come through. Where this is leading shows a powerful realization. In the past, signs were missed. The relationship looked balanced on the surface, like a love story or partnership, but underneath it was really about access to resources and security. Over time, the person being drained began to feel a deep emptiness and emotional echo within the connection. Once that feeling became undeniable, they cut the cord and created a sudden shift, a whirlwind moment where the illusion collapsed. Meanwhile, the person being left behind may still be telling a story, a victory story, pretending everything is fine, refusing to change, and sabotaging themselves by staying the same. They are comfortable as long as someone else carries the consequences. Spirit's advice suggests that the person who walked away may now be considering revisiting something from their past, possibly another relationship or connection they once invested in. The message isn't to rush back blindly, but to approach the past with balance and emotional clarity. Test the energy, release old fears, and allow the truth to reveal itself. This reading ultimately speaks about ending a one sided dynamic, reclaiming self respect, and moving forward with a more grounded understanding of what real partnership looks like. Let's tap in. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers, a special shout out. Welcome to Blind at Midnight. This reading may resonate with you if you have been seeing angel number synchronicities of 1111 and 333. We will continue to note other numerical synchronicities as we continue through this reading. Someone here may have really strong Cancer energy. Some message coming through is Candy Shop by 50 Cent featuring Olivia. The initials O, the name Olivia, Olive, something here about candy. Someone here may be 50 years of age as well. This reading may resonate with you. There's a feeling here of splurging as well, with being treated and being given exclusive access. All right. There's something here as well about transactional relationships. Let's see. Who are we reading for us here, guys? We'll use one card from each deck. So we have the bento box in the challenge. So someone here may be driven towards food resources, or you may be refusing to consume something, or this could be a dinner that's not going the greatest. For what's hidden, we have anxiety reversed. So someone here is very sure of themselves, maybe sure of the outcome. Where is this leading? We have money trap reversed, package delivery reversed, danger reversed. Spirit's advice. We have Chinese takeout. Thank you. In the reverse. Something here is being refused. Okay, let's see. Spirit guides. Who are we reading for? Why is this bento box here? 3 cards. Wishful thinking. Ring in the reverse. One more. Bugaboo. Okay. So the energy that we're reading for, crowned by the Japanese bento box in the challenge, this individual is focused on foundational support and provisions. And it seems that they have been planning, thinking, and wishing upon the stars and earthly dust mites that they will be able to secure a commitment or make some kind of long-term investment here. But this investment did not come out as they planned, and someone here is being proven to be unpatriotic and, in essence, a bugaboo. In the hidden parts of this reading and the energies here, someone here was quite sure about themselves. Why are cigarette butts in the reverse? This could involve parties who could have been smoking buddies, and one party could have not wanted to spend time with the other, and they make the excuse that they've quit smoking to do so. What is cigarette butts reverse? We have destroyed in the reverse, turbulence in the upright. Someone sensed something was afoot. They sensed a tower moment or some kind of volatility by committing to this individual. We'll pull clarifiers. Destroyed, turbulence in the reverse. Let's see. What's turbulence in a few weeks? Ooh. What's occurring in a few weeks? Cup reversed. So there's a blockage to creativity or a money obstacle here that is not being overcome. And in the background behind the moon here is that one individual spotted what they would probably describe as a looming catastrophe, especially when it came to their own prosperity. And they saw this as a tower, and they decided to leave the tower there and to give this person a delayed response with this in a few weeks card here. But it seems that they won't be coming through for this individual. And whomever this individual is seeking to either get this financial commitment from assistance or relationship, they're not telling them this. Where is this leading? We have a love story in the upright. Someone may have recently been chanting. We have depression in the upright. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. So where this is leading is that with the money net in the reversed, And this package, which would have been the contract, not being established, and this tower moment with this danger card in the reverse being averted. Let's see, what's love story once upon a time? Oh, so it seems like the person who, if this reading resonates with you, the individual who was trying to enter into contract with you, you used to, did you ever finance this person's lifestyle? But it seems here in the past you definitely went through some kind of money loss because you neglected to see the danger with this package delivery in the reverse, danger in the reverse. You lost money by being with this person in the past with the love story once upon a time because you neglected to see the danger that this person proposed. Your spirit guides were sending you messages about your financial investments into this energy. The next card we have September, Virgo, Libra energy. Someone here was really in this for what improvements they would get. And that's not a bad thing. You actually should, if you don't have improvements and goals for why you want to be relating to an individual, you just kind of want to just go by the stream each day and skip rocks. I don't know about that. One individual here brought a sense of balance, not only financially, possibly, but in imagery. And they made the other person seem or looks to be successful. Love story once upon a time, September. Someone could like Louis Vuitton. You could like to wear Louis Vuitton belts. We have emptiness echoes in the upright. You booked it out of there. Ooh. September, emptiness echoes. In absence, feel the lonely spaces, yearning for a comforting present. Ooh. So it seems after a while in this relationship, you started to feel it like while you were overgiving, the dissonance in that started to be felt in emptiness. Maybe you started yearning for the past. You could be the cross watcher. What's September emptiness echoes? Whirlwind. Yeah. Don't get caught up in the drama. Choose peace. So this is you realizing that this individual is draining you, that they're more in it for the imagery of things, and that really and truly they've left you depleted. You've suffered loss, not only financially, but possibly emotionally. And whatever hole they left within you, it was enough for you to say sayonara. Spirit advice with this Chinese takeout food box. We mustn't and we cannot dine together. You cannot be at my table. I cannot be at yours. What is this for, guys? We have Legacy's Rebirth. The World card. Closing out a cycle and beginning new. It seems here, however, though, with this Legacy's Rebirth, that you may be returning to an investment in the past that you had placed some time and energy into. Legacy's rebirth, honor history, history's remains to restore and breathe life into forgotten tales. This may also be the energy that is held by the party who you consider to be a bugaboo. We have temporal bonds in the realm of flighty bonds. True connections waver, but endure. There is a want here by one party to revive the situation, but not necessarily towards the end of making it better. Temporal, flighty, they're in their heads. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords energy here. They're being very tactical. This is trying to get someone to return to the past so they can give their energy to something that really is going nowhere. We may also be finding ourselves being led towards a past connection, but still being required to test the validity of it, the trueness of it, and whether it will waver or endure. Someone here may have had a grandparent that would have said, "Go ahead, child." The initials T or J may be important. Someone here may like to wear Timberland shoes. What's legacy's rebirth? Temporal bonds, bad choices in the reversed. Make sure, if you are going back towards the past, that the connections that you are seeking are connections that won't put you in a place of bad choice, of negative attachments. That's the advice. This may very well be the advice for both parties or any and all parties involved in this situation. This is about cleaning up our motivations as well. Being grounded in our expectations. It is reasonable that you ought to benefit in every single way from a partnership. It shouldn't be that this person has you breaking in the mattress 24/7, but there's never food in the fridge. You can never relax. Your home can't be beautiful. It's not peaceful. It doesn't have anything to it. It doesn't have you in it. No. But how you go about it and the practicality that you are moving with inside your head, it really does matter. We're going to be making this a really short read. And we are going to leave it there. Should we? Someone here wants clarifiers, I'm hearing. Why am I a bugaboo? Okay, let's see why you're a bugaboo. Why your ideas are lofty. Let's see. Spirit guides, towards the highest good of those who will resonate with this reading. Clear messages, please, for these further clarifiers. Wishful thinking. Your ideas, they sound good on the face of it, but they're not practical, and I don't want to commit to this. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, the Nine of Pentacles in the upright as well, and the Four of Swords in the challenge a bit. We'll take it up in the upright. Oh, wow. Wow. My dear. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Your expectations were wishful and lofty because you expected to watch someone else do all the hard work while you took responsibility. How would you take responsibility? By being the one to be in solitude and be resting. You wanted the glitz, the glamour, while the other person took on the responsibility of carrying you. And they looked at you and they said, absolutely not. No, mm-mm. Long term? No. No, no, no. I'll be living in an apartment where every time it rains, I gotta go set pails, honey. Absolutely not. For what's hidden here, this individual is very sure now, after they've maybe had an experience with you about leaving things where they're at and putting you off. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They are deciding to cut their losses. They're like, okay, yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know. You really, Four of Pentacles me and got into the vault of me and got me to give up a part of myself, but after I've assessed everything, no. There's no overflow with you. I'm hearing mice, the hanged man in the upright. This person really did go deep within. They took a pause. And whatever it is that transpired in this relationship, whatever the nature of it was, this individual really viewed things, or they had to view things differently after looking at the receipts. And this is why they decided to bounce. Where is this leading, spirit guides? Inability to secure the contract with this money trap in the reverse. This person not realizing right away that this was a money pit or a trap. I feel like that was the Emperor Aries energy. Let's see. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles in the challenge with the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, one party here just wasn't holding up their end of the bargain. Again, impractical with the Queen of Pentacles in the challenge and this wishful thinking card here. An impractical view and very unfocused and unpredictable. And this is the kind of energy that they will work things up to a certain point, and you will see that by the math of it and by the projections on the plan that the result will be this, but somewhere along the line, they manage to give you a different result with a Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This person always manages, one way or another, to lose control of their own Merkaba, their own chariot, their own life vessel in life. What's the Two of Pentacles reverse? This individual causes unnecessary power, if I'm hearing. Ace of Cups reverse. And Six of Wands in the upright. Oh dear. That's sad. That's sad. Wow. Oh my goodness. That's a sad spirit right there. So the reason why this individual does this, we have the Ace of Cups clarifying the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands in the upright. This individual actually takes pride in being this way. Um, they feel that if they can come on the scene and remain the same, remain unevolved, remain an urchin, and have you taking losses then what they will tend to do is to skew the story so now you are the problem. Oh my, so sad. Excuse me. Or maybe not at all. Confirmation, just a little bit playing. Oof. Wow. The spirit guides your advice. My goodness. Temperance energy. That balancing Sagittarius fire that cleanses, brings in moderation, patience, and meaning. It makes sense of the madness of this energy. Wasteful, wasteful, disrespectful. This energy is very tied to the earth. They aren't evolved to the point of valuing the less tangible things in life. We have Page of Cups in the upright and the Moon in the reverse. Hmm. 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 So, in Spirit's advice for you, moving along, collective, and again, this temporal energy on the face of it did give me that temperance energy, even though it's flighty energy. But we do see here that if you're thinking of moving back to a prior investment, that you are being supported by an angelic frequency here with the temperance card, and this is grounding you. Yes, you may have found yourself feeling a bit anxious in regaining your footing by reestablishing another connection right away. That's natural, that's normal. But there is confirmation here that this is being balanced out and grounded. We have the temperance card being supported by the Page of Cups in the upright. That is being creative about how you approach it this time around. When you go poking around in the past, hopefully it's not a rubble of trash, but wherever it is that you go poking around, let it be that you are tempered and balanced in how you do that. Moon in the reverse, release fears or limitations that you may have had when it came to any history that you would have shared with this individual from the past as well. Wow. This is a very interesting reading. If you found this reading to be enlightening, revealing, or affirming of your experience, I invite you back for the next reading. Until next time.